You've been running. You don't remember for how long or how far. Has it been seconds, minutes, or even hours? You don't know. All you remember is running away from him. He's been after you, chasing you, but no one seems to notice him. No one seems to care. He isn't running. He's just walking, calmly and purposely walking towards you. You dread to find out what would happen if he catches you. So you run. You hear his footsteps behind you, following you wherever you go. You take a left turn, followed by a right one, and then another left, followed by two rights. You make your way to an abandoned warehouse. Inside the warehouse, you find huge containers, and as you look around, you hear the footsteps again, which get you to frantically search for a container to hide in. The footsteps are getting louder and louder. He's getting close. You're starting to panic. You start to panic a little as most of these containers seem to be locked. One by one you searched, but to no avail. Just as you heard the door of the warehouse open, you found an open container. You go inside, shutting the door behind you, but just leaving enough room for you to peek outside and breathe. Come out wherever you are. There's no use in hiding. It's only prolonging the inevitable. You can run, but you can't hide. Try and try as you might. You can never hide from me. There is always a force pulling you towards me. No matter how far you run, how long you hide, you always return to me. It's what's meant to be. I know you can hear me. You can hear me loud and clear, and my voice is echoing deep inside your mind. Soon enough, you'll be nodding along to what I say and agreeing with me. You don't believe me? Then why was your hand about to knock on the closest surface and reveal your location? See, you cannot escape me. You are bound to me and to always return. I allow you to escape from time to time because the chase is fun. It's amusing to me, setting you free just to pull you back. Have you return to me where you belong. Ask yourself, where are we? Yes, we're in a warehouse, but how did we get here? How did it all start? Before running away from me, what happened? Where were you? You don't have an answer to that, do you? Of course not. You can't remember? because I don't want you to remember. This chase is all in your head, but you have no control over it. You have no power to stop me from capturing you. You will slip, and you will reveal yourself. You will get caught. You're hiding in the container. Hearing the footsteps enter the warehouse. Hearing his voice for the first time. Come out, wherever you are. As soon as you hear his voice, you feel your body get so heavy, and it becomes really hard to move. It's like you're frozen in place. You hear him talk about how you can run, but you can't hide. And for some reason, that made you feel fuzzy. It made you feel so fuzzy that you had to shake your head just to stay focused and clear your mind from the effects of his voice. You don't understand why it's affecting you this way. What does he mean by a force pulling you towards him? Why would you return to him? Who is he? Yes, you can hear his voice loud and clear. Yes, you can hear it echoing in your mind. Yes, you will nod along to what he tells you, and you will agree with him. Wait, what are these thoughts? How did they get into your head? Why were you about to knock on the walls of the container and reveal your location? He allowed you to escape? Did he catch you before just to release you? Why? For fun? He likes the chase? Is that it? Why can't you remember how you got there? What happened before you were running in the streets? Why didn't people notice him walking towards you? Where are you? You snap out of it. Huh? What? You think to yourself before you realize where you are, and worse, what you've done. You hear the footsteps, and instantly your heart skips a beat as you dread what might happen to you when, no, if he catches you. You take a deep breath as you look at the door and decide it's now or never. You lunge towards the container's door, pushing it hard with your shoulders as it flings open. You run towards the door as you glance behind you and see the tall, shadowy figure was just a few steps away from the container. He stands there watching you run away, and you notice his grin. He's enjoying this. He's having fun at your expense, and there's nothing to do but to run and hide. You've made your way to the outside of the warehouse. You can see the gates right in front of you. You don't look behind. You're afraid to look behind. You're afraid of what you might see behind you. Just a few steps. Just a few more steps and you're out of here. Just a few more steps and you're... Stop. Your body ceases to function. It just stops dead in its track, like someone pulled the plug out of your body. Someone switched off all your motor functions. You hear these footsteps once more, step by step, approaching you. They get closer and closer to you And as your heart races, your body remains rock solid, unmoving and unflinching. Finally, the footsteps stop and you can feel him. You can feel his presence behind you. Such a strong presence. You feel its weight taking a toll on you physically, feeling small compared to it. And as he puts his hands on your shoulders, turning you around, you're shocked to find he's able to move you with such ease. He can effortlessly move you, and your body responds without any control from you. You turn around, and the first thing you notice is his eyes. His big brown eyes looking at you with such a strong pull. You try to look away, but it's no use. You stare and feel his gaze upon you, ensnaring you, until he speaks. And that's when everything around you fades. I've got you. You hear these words and you feel your knees buckle. But he holds you. He wraps his hands around you and holds you. You remain standing while still staring straight into his eyes. With a gentle shift in his tone, he starts saying, "You've done a wonderful job, but look at you still cowering and scared. Aren't you precious? It's okay, my dear. The chase is over, and you're safe. It's all been a game we decided to play and have a bit of fun with. It's all been in your head. You're safe. You're safe in your room. And no one is out to get you. It's just me. And you know you're safe with me. I'm so proud of you. And for how well you got into the chase. You almost slipped back there and revealed your location. But it was fun to prolong the chase. It's alright. Catch your breath and relax. It's all over for now. But not for long. We're going to do all that again. Yes, I'll make you forget all this. And I'll have you believe that there is a stranger chasing you and trying to capture you. And yes, my footsteps are a trigger, and they instill fear in your heart. The more you hear them, the more scared you get. So get ready, 'cause the next time I snap my fingers, it'll start all over again. Are you ready? Good.